Yo, what is going on, you guys? It is Necro here, and I'm just bringing this quick video for Pro Wrestling preview for this weekend, Thursday the 2nd of March, 2023, Friday the 3rd of March, 2023, Saturday the 4th of March, 2023, Sunday the 5th of March, 2023, and Monday the 6th of March, 2023. We have a lot of stuff this weekend. It's going to be pretty entertaining, so let's get into it. Starting us off on Thursday, we got Wrestling Open episode 61 at the White Eagle with the horrible lights. We got Anything Goes, Bronson versus Bobby Orlando. If you can get past the lighting, Miracle Generation versus TNT. The Dudley Kids could be pretty good. Clara Carreras match. There's going to be a lot of stuff added here last minute because Wrestling Open kind of gets thrown together like that. It's going to be pretty entertaining. 8 p.m. Eastern, IWTV on Thursday. And on Friday, we got a pretty quiet Friday for the most part. Invictus Pro, The Get Down, live IWTV, 8 p.m. Eastern. Ken Broadway versus MV Young. Edith Surreal versus Clara Carreras for the Invictus Pro Women's Championship. Big Game Leroy. Oh yeah, it seems like a half-decent show because there's going to be this and SmackDown and, of course, Rampage on Friday if those suit your fancy, but this Invictus show seems like it'll be half-decent. And, of course, there's usually some sort of Lucha Libre on Friday from Mas Lucha YouTube channel. So if you want to check that out, I got all of these links in the description. So this Lucha Libre is pretty awesome, so I would highly recommend. And then on Saturday is pretty reasonably stacked. We have Jersey Championship Wrestling, 2 p.m. Eastern, free on the YouTube, on GCW's YouTube. We got Sawyer Wreck versus Bam Sullivan, Billy Starks versus Janai Kai, 2 out of 3 falls. That's one of the matches of the weekend that I'm looking forward to the most. Big Vin versus Joshua Bishop. We got Young, Dumb, and Broke versus the main event. Yeah, so and CPA versus Alec Price as well. So it should be a pretty decent show. I'm really looking forward to this match. Sawyer versus Bam should be great. Young, Dumb, and Broke versus main event. Oh, yeah. Jersey Championship Wrestling, can't go wrong. 2 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. And then on Saturday night, 7:30 Eastern, IWTV, we got the Scenic City Rumble. So we got the Scenic City Rumble match. We got George South versus Mike Jackson, one of the oldest guys I've ever seen wrestling. That's amazing. AC Mack and Jaded Newman versus the Good Hand, which is Shug D and Alex Kane. It's going to be excellent. Tank with the Rev versus Noah Hossman. Can't go wrong. That's going to be amazing. Adam Priest versus Damian Tangra. Yes, sir. Sign me up. This is an amazing card that I'm really looking forward to. IWTV, 7:30 Eastern, Saturday the 4th. Then we also have GCW. Holy smokes. March 4th, Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Got quite a few decent matches. We got Janela versus Venny. Joey Janela versus Venny from Japan. We got Drew Parker versus John Wayne Murdoch in one of Drew Parker's last U.S. death matches. So amazing. Blake Christian versus Akira, which is like the biggest clash of styles I've ever seen. Blake Christian, the same move in the same order every match type of guy, versus Akira, who's just going to drop you on your head. And yeah, that's going to be a really entertaining clash of styles there. El Hido de Vikingo versus Alex Zane. That's going to be fun. Los Magisos versus the SAT. Dream match and a half. Effie versus Slade. That's going to be so entertaining. Jordan Oliver versus Alex Coughlin. Oh, yeah. New Japan. Big strong boy versus Oliver. Oh, yeah. And Maki Ito. So, this show on Saturday. GCW, holy smokes. 8 p.m. Eastern. FITE Plus. Then we also got, on Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we got Wrestling Revolver Drip. It is looking half decent. We got Kushida versus Jonathan Gresham. Steve Macklin versus Rich Swann for the Revolver World title. Or the Revolver World title. And then we got the Revolver Tag Team match. The Bullet Club, which of Chris Bailey should not be Bullet Club, versus the Rascals, Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz versus the Second Gear Crew, Matthew Justice, Mance Warner. And we got Revolver Remix title, Alex Shelley versus Matthew Palmer. First time ever, Johnny Revolver, Mr. Johnny 50 Million Names, versus Ninja Mac. That could be pretty entertaining. Dan the Dad versus Dirty Dango. Crash Jackson, a Hoss fight. Crash Jackson versus one called Manders. Lex Luger will be there. Pretty cool. Half decent little wrestling Revolver card on Saturday, March 4th, 9 p.m. Eastern, FITE Plus. And one of the biggest shows of the weekend, easily, is West Coast Pro Wrestling's West Coast Best Coast. 7 p.m. PST, which is 10 p.m. Eastern on March 4th, Saturday. This Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern, IWTV, we got this loaded card. Titus Alexander versus Nick Wayne in a main event tables, ladders, and chairs match. Sandra Moon's going to get killed by Masha Slamovich for the West Coast Pro Women's Championship. Although you never know, Sandra Moon might pull it out. Interesting matchup. Then we got one of the most anticipated matches I've ever had. Timothy Thatcher versus Mike Bailey. This could be a freaking instant classic. Really looking forward to it. Then Ricky Shane Page versus Vinny Massaro is going to be that hardcore style of match for a little bit of variety on this show. Then we got Kevin Blackwood and Alan Angels versus Brian Keith and Starboy Charlie. Little heel antics. We got a really fun Lucha Libre match with Latigo, Toxin, and Black Taurus versus Aramis, Rey Horus, and Viento. West Coast Wrecking Crew versus the Miracle Generation as well. Oh yeah. West Coast Best Coast. That's going to be a lot of fun. 10 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, March 4th on IWTV. And then we also got GCW Ransom on Sunday, March 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be a steel cage match, Charles Mason versus Alley Catch. So that culmination of that awesome feud is going to be in the tag team titles of Magisos versus Motor City Machine Guns. That steel cage match is going to be awesome. Mike Bailey versus Drew Parker, so non-death match for Parker. We got Maki, Rena, and Venny versus Sawyer, Billy, and Janai. That's going to be really fun. Masha Slamovich versus John Wayne Murdoch. Holy crap, it's going to be amazing. And then we got Joey Janela versus Kirk. I'm not sure if that's Joey Janela versus Casey Kirk or Joey Janela versus Brandon Kirk. But either way, triple header GCW, JCW. It's going to be pretty fun little weekend for that. That is on Sunday, March 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Same time as this AEW Revolution stream. March 5th, Sunday, 8 p.m. on FITE pay-per-view or BR Live or wherever you get your pay-per-views. AEW Revolution. Seems like it'll be a half-decent card. I'm looking forward to mostly just the Iron Man match. 60-minute Iron Man match between MJF and Bryan Danielson. Now, that's pretty much the only one that I'm really looking forward to. The rest of these matches are all kind of meh, or just not really worth my time, or just kind of, filler rematches. Not really my deal, not really my jam, but that's the way it goes. Hopefully the Iron Man match is at least half decent. And then we got Monday Night Death on Monday, March the 6th, 2023 at 8 p.m. Eastern on IWTV. H2O presents their Volume 4. We got Matt Tremont and Sawyer X, Wreck and Dozer versus Chris Bradley and Christian Ross, so Ross and Bradley. That should be a pretty fun little main event. Shane Mercer versus Rocket. Mercer's gonna make Rocket a real life Rocket and launch him the crap out of this hemisphere. It's gonna be amazing. Madman Pondo and Jimmy Chondo Lyle versus Anthrax and Alex Stretch. That's gonna be so fun. Jess Moss versus Mouse. Oh man, the grimy bitch versus Mouse. That's gonna be amazing. I love Jess Moss. H2O tag team titles: Red Dead Redemption Manders and Ryan Redfield versus Austin Luke and Brandon Kirk. Should be pretty good. Little random teaming of Brandon Kirk and Austin Luke from previous shows that they had built up to this one. Asshole President Hawkins. And then Cecilio Vega versus Bam Sullivan, Gigi Everson, and Declan Grant. So a little, this show looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Monday Night Death, Volume 4, 8 p.m. Eastern, IWTV on Monday. And then we also have a couple of other things going on. We have the anniversary event and the New Japan Pro Wrestling's anniversary event, which is free, and the beginning of the New Japan Cup. Now, I did forget to add this picture, so bear with me here just a moment. I'm going to toss on this picture of the New Japan Cup. Here we go. Bang. So this is the current 2023 New Japan Cup. It is just starting. So it'll be during the month of March, of course. And here, let me just do that. Just get rid of this window capture. There we go. So you can really see. Not as big of a field as last year. But I still think it was a pretty half decent little. Looks like it'll probably end up being, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Great O'Khan, Takagi versus Goto, Taichi or Sonata versus Kenta, or Kenta versus Phantasmo, Narita versus Ospreay, and then the finals probably Ospreay versus Sabre Jr. or Takagi. And it's hard to say who's going to take it, but it's going to be a pretty little entertaining show, a tournament culminating pretty quick within 20 days here. It's already over, so March, it'll rip through March, and we'll see who the winner of the 2023 New Japan Cup is. Now, like I was saying, we did have the anniversary event. We do have the anniversary event as well. It's on Monday. So some opening tag matches, and then we got anniversary event junior heavyweight special tag with Leo and Yo versus Bushi and Hiromu. Then the New Japan Cup opens here with Shota Umino versus Yujiro and David Finlay versus Tomohiro Ishii. This should be pretty awesome, and it's going to be kicking off the New Japan Cup, as I said. So pretty awesome. And the main event, the ceremonial anniversary match for New Japan Pro Wrestling, is the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team title match. Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto versus Ace Hiroshi Tanahashi and the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. So that's pretty half decent. It's going to be a nice moment. Celebrate the anniversary of New Japan Pro Wrestling. So it's pretty cool. Now that wasn't that much stuff this week, but I think it was a pretty half decent little preview. Just under 15 minutes here. I hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody enjoys the wrestling this week. Let me know what I missed. I'm pretty sure I missed some Stardom wrestling that's going to be on, and probably some other stuff that I totally missed. But let me know, and I hope everybody enjoys. Peace in the Middle East, and namaste.